this website that somebody gave me to be able to check flights that you can book with your points from credit cards. Seats.aero. I've, always been told not to use the points for flights directly on your credit card to transfer them to the airline's transfer partners, just because you get more value for your money. But this is a search engine. It's free if you want to search for a flight within 2 months. But if you want to extend more than that, then you have to get the pro version, which is $10 a month. For example, when I did my last trip, I did it for about 2 months while I was searching, and then I canceled it. But basically, you check one ways. So, you'll have to book two separate leg trips. So I put Papa Airport, I think, to, for an example, JFK, and then I put Europe so that it could look at all the major airports in Europe. If you want there are multi-city codes, you can click on this. It's the code, and then if you put that code in there, it'll give you all these airports if you wanted to find a flight for one of those. So once you get your code, so I'm doing Europe, I'm searching kind of mid-November, you go to add plus or minus. I put 3 days. That just means to look for deals around that date. So, instead of November 23rd, it could be the 22nd, the 21st, the 24th, the 26th. Then you have, how many seats you want, and you have advanced options from when you pay for the pro, which is direct flights only, or you could set how much you want to pay for your fees, because your points will go to the flight, but the taxes and fees are cash. So you could put how much you want to, how much you want to spend on those fees and what kind of cabin you want. When you go to the search, you have the last time that deal was found. You have the airline, the departing airport, the arriving airport, how many points it would be for economy, for premium, for business. So if it's green, it's a direct flight. If it's blue, there's stops. So for example, here you have JFK to Paris for 45,000 per person on an economy. Then you have JFK to London, 55,000 on direct flight in economy. Um, Here you have JFK to Amsterdam, 12,000, JFK to Milan, 30,000. So these are all options. I was able to fly with my family last summer in July to London for 72,000 points economy, all three of us. I did have the baby, so I had called ahead and asked for that bulkhead seating so I can get the bassinet for the baby. Obviously, that's not going to be a choice as he's getting older. So I forgot to mention, but I believe it's when you're in the desktop. I can't remember if it's the free or the pro version. You can also filter through the transfer partners for the card you have. So if you have Amex, Chase, Capital One, you can select that, and then it'll filter the flights and deals available for those transfer partners. So that's it.